Well, we return to Gatineau, Quebec, and the Canadian Figure Skating Championships. And Carol Lane is back in the middle seat with Kurt and I, and this is her forte, ice dance. What should be watching for? I know we do have 3 spots to the Olympics.
We do have 3 spots, and I think the if we take that Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier and Marjorie Lazoie and Zachary Lagat are probably going to be the top 2 teams. Then the big story is the battle for 3rd place between Fabry and Air and Laurier and Legac. And last year, Fabry and Air at Nationals got the 3rd spot by a little bit, and we thought this year they would be, coming out gangbusters. But Laurier Legac changed training centres. They moved to Scott Moyer from Montreal, and they have had a resurgence. And now their scores are quite significantly higher than Fabry and Air's. So they're going to have to duke it out here at Nationals for that 3rd spot.
I was told this is the cutest baby ever. It says on my notes here.
Please welcome the next skaters representing Quebec, Alicia Hamley and Paul Air.
Well, as you said, Carol, things have not gone according to plan for this team this season. Find themselves with a season's best score around 20 points less than Laurier Legac, who will skate next.
And in the rhythm dance, where we only have 5 elements, every small mistake becomes very significant. So their #1 goal, I'm sure, will be to skate absolutely as cleanly as they possibly can through all of the elements. Starting with their twizzles, difficult entry, doing 3 different things as they go in. The spacing in the no-touch elements this year is hugely important to the judges. Any more than 2 arms lengths apart, and they start to put your grade of execution in the minuses, which nobody wants. And you can see that didn't happen to Alicia and Paul. There's a nice green box for their twizzles.
It's all about skating free, but staying within the rule, the confines of the rules.
Skating free, but not doing absolutely anything wrong ever in any place at any time.
Yeah,
anyone can do that, right?
Counterintuitive.
Yeah. But you can see they're paying great attention to that spacing in their non-touch midline. Now they're into their pattern step sequence. They have to do 4 difficult turns, 2 each. They're prescribed this year. But in the meantime, you have to be showing still the character of your 90s music, which is what we have this year, the prescribed rhythms, and maintaining flow and staying in hold. You can't separate anywhere in this element. There's a ton of things. And that last double 3 turn there signifies the end, so the judges know that they're done with that element.
Yeah, elements can be, what's the longest element, like 20 seconds? No.
Ish, 20 to 30, I would say. Nice rotational left with a change of position. Very good ice coverage. Crowd enjoying that. Now into their choreo step, has to start at the boards and end at the other boards. You can only be separated for 5 seconds in total in this element. The rest of the time, you have to be in dance hold and connected.
I think if they were at a dance hall in the 90s, I would have been watching them.
Absolutely.
2-time Canadian bronze medalists, they know they need to stay in the top 3 at the end of this weekend if they want a trip to their very first Olympic Games.
Well, they've set themselves up very well with that performance. Very smooth, very well skated. Maybe could have been a little more speedy if I was picking, but let's not.
Well, it's going to be interesting. They will go up their opposition next here in Gatineau. Well, no question, the stakes couldn't be higher for Alicia Fabry and Paul Ayer.
No, they started off with a very good twizzle sequence. It came in originally at level 4 for each one of them. But then Paul's, you can see a tiny, tiny check there, almost invisible to the naked eye.
Stoppage of the rotation.
Exactly, and they're looking in slow motion, and that is enough to drop you down one level. But I love their musicality, I love their commitment to the program. I think they really embrace the 90s theme, and it's a difficult one because it's not really an established 90s dance style.
No.
So we're all kind of making it up as we go along.
Very varied event.
Yes.
Musically.
Yes.
And
it
if
is.
they feel stressed, as in like, hey, we were kind of ranked 3rd in Canada, and now we're feeling the pressure, they didn't come out and look like they were trying extra hard. They really looked relaxed.
And that's the secret.
That's the
if you
secret.
can come out and do what you do every day and skate the program, not the occasion. And that sounds so easy.
Skate the program, not the occasion.
Exactly. It sounds so easy, but it's so hard to do in real life.
So if it's the 90s, then I've had all the hairstyles. I've got all the shirts at home. Yep. I'm kind of
You're
loving
ready
it.
to go.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Put me in, coach.
A little over 78 points.
That's a nice score. Very nice.
Now their main competition for that 3rd and final Olympic spot, Marie-Jeanne Loriot and Roman Legac. And they made, as Carol said, a big change this offseason, moved from their longtime training base in Montreal to be with Olympic champion Scott Moir. And it seems to have the desired effect for sure.
Well, they were training with Fabry and Ayer, and maybe they thought that, you know, just some separation would be helpful.
Boy band.
Really good speed into their twizzles. Again, difficult entry, jump, and drag. Nice ice coverage and speed of rotation. Not super fast, but very, very well executed. It's quite difficult for the dancers to show that character in the rhythm dance now, because the rhythm dance is largely consisting of 3 big step sequences. You have the pattern step that we just saw, and then the side-by-side non-touch, and then the choreo step. And where this team excel is in their narrative depth and their ability to show characters, and that's much harder in the rhythm dance than it is in the free.
Speaking of abilities, boy, did I miscall the music. This is Prince, obviously.
It is. And they've said that this music has not been cleared with the whole clearance rules. So if they do get the Olympic spot, they're going to have to do another program, which apparently is already underway. And that's another whole story.
I was going to say that's a whole
Wow,
another
that's
podcast.
Yep.
Problems with clearing music is
Oh, gosh.
struck figure skating hard.
Nightmare this year. Beautiful position in that upside down lift. And this is where they really shine in the acrobatic elements. The rhythm dance almost doesn't show them off to their best. But they're doing a very good job with this one today. But wait for the free tomorrow. It'll be even better. goodness, look at that technical score. Neck and neck with Fabry-Air. Neck and neck.
Well, they were beaten by Fabry-Air at last year's national championships, and as you said, I don't think there's going to be many points separating these two teams now.
That was a really strong performance. I think that's the best I've seen them skate this rhythm
Yeah.
dance this season. Yeah,
There's something in the water today.
must be.
Now let's go backstage to Omar, who is with the leaders at the moment, Alicia and Paul.
Alicia, Paul, congratulations. What a fantastic performance. From the rotation to the standing ovation, what was the moment you knew this was just going really well for you guys?
Honestly, just when I got in the warm-up, just felt like super connected to each other, grounded into the ice, and then just every time we would go in front of our family section, it would just go loud and had to hold back tears. But yeah, it just, the moment we stepped on, I was just like, it's going to be amazing.
I could see that emotion in your eyes throughout it and the smile on your face, Paul. What does this mean for you? Where does it position you for this competition?
Well, one down, one to go. We're going to put this one behind us and then focus on tomorrow and do our job tomorrow just like we came to do.
The crowd's loving it. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, there's Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier, and just behind them, of course, Marjorie Lajoie, Zachary Laga, our two final teams to skate here in Gatineau, Quebec.
Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier have competed at 2 Olympic Games together. Her skating is emotional and innovative, shaped by her unique life journey. A journey that has been supported by strong women every step of the way, including her billet mom, Joanne Dabo, and her mother-in-law, Rhonda Ige.
My mother is no longer with us, but like, I don't know, there's reasons people step into your life, right? And I feel like these two amazing women have really just helped guide me into like what being a woman means.
Feed the Dream by Sobeys, official grocer of Team Canada.
Well, back to the competition now. Piper Gillis, Paul Poirier coming up shortly, but look back now at Marie-Jeanne Loriot and Roman Lagac and their superb rhythm dance we just saw.
Very, very strong performance. It's going to be very difficult to separate them with Fabry-Air, the team that are in the lead up to this point. It comes down to, what do you prefer? Do you prefer like beautiful skating skills, smooth skating, or do you prefer a slightly more acrobatic, energetic approach? And both of them are perfectly valid, and both of them are really well done. But ice dancing being as subjective as it is, you know, and judges only being human, you don't really know when you start your program which one they're going to go for.
As long as you don't give the judges the reason to make the decision, like don't make the decision for them. Don't give them the mistake.
That's right. Don't make them think. We always say as soon as they
Yeah,
have to
it's
think,
true,
it's
right?
going against you. But they had a very, very strong performance.
That was fun. Let's do it again tomorrow.
Yeah,
let's do it again
right
tomorrow.
now.
Why not?
Why not?
Okay, they want to move into the lead now. That would mean that they would finish probably in third place overall.
Well, they
And
did.
look at that.
So close.
Very close.
Oh, wow. Keep the tension going, guys.
Oh, we do like telling good stories.
Yeah, think about that all night, everybody.
Okay, less than a point separating the two teams vying for that third and final spot to the Olympic Games.
Please welcome the next skater,
There's power.
representing Quebec.
Okay, so Marjorie Lajoie, Zachary Laga. Well, they are the heir apparents, one would think, to Piper Gillis, Paul Poirier, and this Montreal-based team continues just to get better and better each and every year. They finished as high as 5th in the world at the World Championships, and certainly will be named on Sunday to their second Olympic team.
right from the get-go, you see the energy that these two bring to the ice. Always committed, always on top of everything they're doing. Heading into their twizzles at great speed. A little tiny bit off sync there. That's going to affect their grade of execution, but they're very close together, so it didn't affect their level.
Level being out of 4, right?
Out of 4,
Yeah,
yes.
so
You're trying
that's
to
a
get level 4 everything.
Disastrous thing if you don't in this event.
Yes. You see, they've got a very big GOE there. And again, so close together in their non-touch. And I mean, that can backfire on you. If you accidentally touch, then that's a deduction. It's all about taking points away from the skaters now. Great skating through their midline.
You hear the whistle blow. I think it's a really unique choice on how to interpret the 90s,
Yeah,
right?
the sports team approach. And I see their midline step has come in at a level 4 for each of them. That's almost unheard of. That's like an ice dancing unicorn.
Just to fill everyone in. They get individual scores,
They
correct?
do.
On
They
that.
each get a grade for that. Yeah. Had a little music change since their last competitive outing. Their AC/DC Thunderstruck music is gone, and I think that's actually a good change. It's smoother and more cohesive for them with less music cuts. It's so nice to see a team taking a different approach and doing it so well. You never fault Margin Zach on commitment. They're always fully loaded.
Three-pointer.
Well, the choreo rhythm step is the only element that's only worth a level 1. And then everything is about the grade of execution on that.
Well, they make me want to go out and get pumped up, go to the gym. Very energetic.
Go Jays.
Yeah, go Jays. Go Leafs. Can I even say that?
Yeah,
Go
sure.
Leafs. Go, go.
Tremendous team, and they finished surprisingly only 7th at the last World Championships.
Yes, I mean, I didn't agree with that. These things happen in ice dance. It's the random things that go on, and you can just see again, they're just losing a little bit of synchronization, but it's very easy to get caught up by looking at your partner and make it even worse, and they did not do that. I give them great props for that because it's so tempting. Yeah, I think last year's Worlds was an anomaly. But again, the problem is there are so many good teams, and we all do the same thing. And in this particular thing, we only have 5 elements.
Yeah,
and the separating factors are so small that you know, you can go from 5th to 7th at Worlds, skating 2 clean programs and not doing anything wrong.
Yeah, it might be digging too deep into the minutia of skating, but deciding a turn is clean from 100 feet away is something that irks me a little bit. Like, did they execute it well? Was there a whole bunch of snow, or did, you know, come on.
I know, it's very difficult.
It's
We're
really
expecting the
difficult.
skaters to perform like machines. We're taking the humanity out of it when we do that. And the reality is all these skaters are so accomplished.
And for people like me, I'm going, huh? That was great. They're
I
all
know.
great.
Exactly.
They all should win.
And they are. They are great, all of them.
The scores, please.
He could wear that outfit home. That'd be great.
86, that's a big
Excellent.
score, right? Almost
Excellent score.
87. The personal best is 83. Again, scores vary from competition to competition, especially international scores compared to national scores, but nonetheless.
But it's so nice to see our Canadian judges supporting our skaters before they go out to the Olympics. So important.
Representing Ontario, Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier.
Okay, this is a gimme. If there was any team that was a lock for an Olympic spot, it's going to be this one. The four-time Canadian champions, four-time world medalists, Piper Gillis, Paul Poirier. Their coach is sitting, one of their coaches, right beside me, Carol. And what do you want to see from them here?
Well, after the Grand Prix final, we came home, which, you know, was a disappointing result for them, and we came home, we had our 5 minutes on the bitter bus, and then we just went after every possible thing we could in both programs. We are not gonna quit. Fighting all the time. Acceleration through the twizzles, staying really close together and right on the music.
Sexy waltzing.
Well, they took a different approach, you know. They went for the supermodel theme. So Paul definitely has to be too sexy for his shirt. But they always want to bring a different vibe to everything they do. And I think they've really managed to achieve it with this rhythm dance. Little hairography.
Oh, that was tight.
Well, they're seen as Canada's best hope of winning an Olympic medal. No pressure there, Carol.
Oh, no. Just another day at the office, yeah.
Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier, four-time world medalists, four-time Canadian champions.
It's been a journey, that's for sure.
Felt like they modernized the 90s.
Yeah.
You know, like you guys, I forgot who I was talking to for a second there, Coach Carol.
They were really, really on point today. The sharpness of the movements and the unison of everything was absolutely clean as a whistle. I mean, they're almost at their best when they really have to fight. You know, when the chips are really down, that's when you see the best of them, in my opinion. But that was, again, super matched. You can see the years together
Yes.
in the way that they're skating. You can see the knowledge that they have of each other and how they trust each other, and they know exactly where the other one's going to be. And you don't get that in 5 minutes.
And there's a unison, a unality. Oh, forget, I'm going to make up a new word. They're equal in presentation.
Yes.
She is...
Just
Go
watch
ahead.
this lift cut. Watch Paul, because the partnering, when he puts her down, how he finishes and puts her down so smoothly, and that is so difficult, and he makes it look
He's
like
so good.
nothing.
He's so good. I take that for granted, but not always his facial presentation.
No.
And he owned it every second.
Yes, he's
Every
really been
second.
working on that, really,
Every
a
second.
lot.
Hey, you're
Oh,
my
my
goodness!
Oh, good.
Wow.
Oh,
93. That is...
that's incredible. I don't believe it. That's
They were tight.
amazing.
They were super tight.
I think that is the highest ever Canadian ice dance score
I think
for the
so.
rhythm dance.
When I
They
mean
broke
tight,
their
I
own
mean
record.
precise.
Okay, let's go backstage now to Omar with two guests.
Romain Merijad, what a performance. I saw you at the end of that, looking at each other, smiling lovingly. What was going through your minds at the end of that performance?
A lot of things. We're just happy. I think we were able to get it out like in training. It was a bit more like fighted than in training, but it's hard to have like perfect every time. But I think we're just happy about the performance we did, and I'm excited to see like the level and the GOE, because it's a really good score. I think we're really happy with the score.
It's one of our biggest score of the season. So like I say, I think couple like little stuff happened, you know, in the performance.
That don't usually happen.
Yeah, and I think it just like we went through and we still have fun. Like the crowd was amazing, and I feel like the more the program was like
growing,
the more yeah. So.
You raised the bar. The bar is going to be very high here. I wish you a lot of luck going into tomorrow. Hopefully you can take this momentum and run with it. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier, no surprise there. You see them with a hefty lead over Lejuan Laga, and then that close third and fourth place results.
Piper, Paul, level 4 on every element, I believe, a high grade of execution. You were doing a happy dance at the end of that, Paul. How do you feel about that? Was that exactly what you pictured?
Yeah, I think we feel so great. Most importantly, we finished the program and we felt everybody with us. There was so much energy in the ring. It was so exciting, and it was such a joy to perform. And, you know, those are the memories we get to take with us for skating. So I think that was really special. Yeah. But, you know, we wanted to build confidence before the Olympics at this event. And this was definitely a confidence builder. So I think we're really proud of how we skated. And we're excited for the free tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, Marjorie and Zach had a great skate today. A couple of little tiny details not there, but they've certainly cemented their quest for the Olympic team. And Piper and Paul were absolutely on fire today, owning the program, owning the moment, skating the program and the occasion. And you can't do better than that.
Okay, now let's go back to Anastasia.